He took little X.
Funny. A little Instagram.
He doesn't own Instagram.
He doesn't own Instagram. He just took little X.
I don't know what else to say, but it is, and I'm just looking at this video and it's so bizarre.
When you're a certain age, you use words that you know, or when you were a kid, or you remember saying, and that's what I did too. And I shouldn't have. I should have thought a little long before I said, but I didn't. And I should have said cheating, and I used another word, and I'm really...
Whoopi Goldberg could only learn by doing things the hard way. One of those names you don't mess with is Elon Musk's. After making fun of Musk's child live on TV, Whoopi experienced one of the most uncomfortable moments of her career, as well as a flurry of legal issues and public criticism. As she walked inside the courtroom, she decided to ignore it. But what followed left the whole room in disbelief. Was this the last violation committed by Whoopi? Will this controversy finally bring her down? The backlash is continuous. Musk's crew isn't going to back down, and the consequences will become severe. This isn't your normal conflict in Hollywood. This may have been the most catastrophic incident of Whoopi's career. The internet is in flames after Whoopi Goldberg made a joke about Elon Musk's child. Musk was not amused, to put it politely. The response came instantly. Both her supporters and critics turned against her, even her own followers. But the real bomb was Elon's involvement. What is the one thing that Musk cannot tolerate? Interfering with his relatives. He was direct in his accusation that Whoopi and The View were torturing a child on national television. Whoopi could be facing harsher repercussions than ever before now that the dispute has blown out of control.
Has allowed all kinds of people to come on. People we agree with, people we don't agree with. I've not been a fan of this man's. I don't like how he talks to us. I don't like how he talks to the nation.
Elon Musk didn't just clap back, he fought. He described Whoopi's comments as vile and referred to The View as a premeditated agenda-pushing machine. His tweet split the internet in two after becoming viral in a couple of seconds. Some thought Musk was exaggerating while others supported him. But Elon? He wasn't done yet. He had receipts. When he criticized the network and accused them of letting guests spread unchecked falsehoods, it sent shockwaves across the media world. Then he dropped the hammer. Musk made it quite clear that there would be consequences if you messed with him. Rumors began to spread. A lawsuit, industry pressure. It was said that executives at The View were scrambling. Because when Elon Musk attacks you, it's more than just a Twitter dispute. It's a takedown.
I don't know what else to say, but it is, I'm just looking at this video and it's so bizarre.
According to insiders, The View is in full-blown meltdown mode and is a total disaster. Producers are working feverishly, PR teams are panicking, and ABC bosses are losing their minds. Every attempt to minimize the damage is completely failing. In the midst of the turmoil, Joy Behar and Whoopi Goldberg are being pulled in all different directions. Social media is digging up past comments and building an even bigger story. This is not just a debate, it is destruction. This is where the real danger lies. They ridiculed Elon Musk's child. One thing about Musk that everyone knows is that he does more than just clap back. He destroys. This CEO will not just recite a platitude and move on. This man owns Twitter, influences online conversation, and has the power to ensure The View never recovers. If he wanted to, he could bury the show. Moreover, he already seems to be pulling the strings. The moment Musk called them out, the internet went wild. Millions of people responded to his scathing tweet in a matter of minutes, making it go viral. Both Musk's fervent followers and regular viewers, who finally felt the show had gone too far, were quick to criticize. The question now is whether this is the beginning of the end, or if The View will survive.
What? X is an adorable name, and perhaps a grown woman who named herself Whoopi should refrain from mocking a 4-year-old for the name his parents gave him. Yes, Whoopi picked that name for herself. She's actually Karen Elaine Johnson. Now, how did Karen become Whoopi? You're going to love this. According to Goldberg, once I started getting parts in plays, I wanted a name that sounded more interesting. Karen Johnson wasn't it. Some people at the rep called me Whoopi because I would let loose with a farm.
Viewers were not just outraged, they demanded action. The outrage wasn't limited to a 24-hour news cycle, and the hashtag #OnCancelTheView spread rapidly on Twitter. This movement held strong. Many called for boycotts, consequences, and even the complete shutdown of the show. At this point, the situation became even more dire. This isn't just a PR catastrophe, it's a financial nightmare. When a show loses its audience, the real danger isn't just bad press, but lost revenue. Major sponsors of the program are reportedly reevaluating their contracts. Behind the scenes, big advertisers are considering pulling their ads since no company wants to be associated with such a divisive controversy. If that happens, the consequences will be severe. Without advertisements, there is no money. Without money, The View faces an existential crisis. ABC executives are in a frenzy, searching for any way to mitigate the damage. Joy and Whoopi are under immense pressure to respond, yet their words could make things worse. But Elon Musk isn't letting this go. He is keeping the public's attention on this issue. And if history is any indication, he plays to win.
If you're a father, you will really understand. And there's nothing more motivating than looking at the future of your children and saying, what will I give them? Because the country that I build right now and help protect, that's the one they're going to inherit. Will they have to spend their entire lives fixing my problems because I was such a selfish, lazy bastard? I preserved nothing for them? Or am I going to fix these things so that I do the hard work and they get the benefit?
He won't give up easily. If they thought this would blow over, they were mistaken. This is more than just backlash. It's a reckoning. For years, The View has thrived on controversy, but this time, they crossed the line. Mocking Elon Musk's child wasn't just risky, it was career suicide. Musk doesn't just defend himself, he dismantles his opponents. What caused this firestorm? The moment should have been untouchable. To the world, Elon Musk isn't just a billionaire, he's a father. No AI, no spaceships, no Twitter feuds, just him and his child. It was raw, real, and unfiltered. But Whoopi Goldberg, seeing an opportunity, she went for the kill.
On The View today, Whoopi made fun of Elon Musk's 4-year-old son.
So yesterday, Elon Musk took his son X to a press conference. I did not name the child. And I don't want to hear any more mess about our names, okay?
You take aim at a 4-year-old? I mean, look, I get that he's operating at your reading level, but come on. At least have the decency to go after someone who's reached puberty.
Whoopi Goldberg could have ignored it. Like any other celebrity controversy, she could have let it pass. But no, she went for the attack. And she did it with a smirk, the kind that says, "Oh, I know exactly what I'm doing." The irony? The delivery was cruel. This wasn't just a casual remark, it struck a nerve. The audience laughed. A few co-hosts chuckled too. But the internet erupted. Because, let's be honest, it wasn't just about a kid's name, it was about where and how she said it. Elon Musk's son's name has been joked about since his birth, but coming from Whoopi Goldberg on national television? That wasn't comedy. That was a full-scale ambush. This wasn't some random Twitter troll making a joke. This was Whoopi. Goldberg mocking a 4-year-old child on live TV? For what? A cheap laugh? A headline? A viral moment at the expense of a kid? The reaction was immediate. People weren't just annoyed, they were furious. Parents called it disgusting. Fans of The View were shocked. Even Whoopi's most loyal supporters began to turn away. Because this wasn't just about Musk, it was about a child. A child who never signed up to be ridiculed on television. And now, Whoopi was unprepared for the internet firestorm she found herself in. Social media exploded with clips of her comments going viral. The response? Brutal. One enraged user wrote, "The View just hit a new low, mocking a 4-year-old. One commentator took it even further. Elon could actually bankrupt ABC this time.
If somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go f*** yourself.
And just when it seemed things couldn't get worse, Joy Behar made it worse. Instead of realizing Whoopi had already dug a deep hole, Joy took a jackhammer to it. Not only did she defend Whoopi's joke, but she escalated it in the most reckless way possible. What started as a mocking remark about a child turned into a full-blown, unhinged tirade. Then, Joy said the words that turned this controversy into an all-out catastrophe. Maybe Elon should have spent more money on better birth control if he didn't want his child's name to be discussed. Silence. then chaos. It wasn't a joke. It was a nuclear explosion. At that moment, this was no longer just a dumb prank gone too far. This was career-ending, a network scandal. The View may not survive this PR disaster, and the fallout has only just begun. So what do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments section below. And if you don't want to miss out on the hottest celebrity news, make sure to subscribe to Daily Finder